Hello, one and all. This is Luckless Lovelocks, and welcome back to Unavowed. You might be wondering why I'm on the intro screen here. It's just because I wanted to show you guys that it changed a bit since I started the game. It was just Eli and Mandana, I believe, in the first video that I recorded right before we started the game, and now we've got the whole crew here. And I also noticed this blue light, and I'm wondering if that's supposed to be KK. And we did see the blue light when we went back to HQ at the end of the last episode. So I'm assuming that's going to be her. So without further ado, let's jump back into our game. So we returned back from our second mission, second encounter. And we looked around and we didn't see that anything changed in the room. So let's head downstairs. Mandana is still practicing. One of you pointed out that she's left-handed, which it's funny. Little details like that, sometimes I notice them, sometimes I don't. So I really love it when you point out in the comment section some little things that I might have missed. And also I love everyone connecting the world in this game to some of the other Watch It Eye games. There might be like a universe that they're forming here with their series of games. Okay, what does Mandana have to say?
You are awake. Good. I have a question of a personal nature. I hope you will answer it.
Maybe I should have some coffee first. Now you can go ahead and ask away.
I appreciate you humoring me. Our missions have taken a very personal nature, at least as far as you are concerned. These visions you have seen of your demon self, could you tell me how they make you feel?
I feel nothing. The person in those visions is not me. I feel violated. I was forced to hurt people, do things I'd never do. I'm glad of them. Without them, we'd never know what the demon did. Honestly, not sure what to think yet. Personally, I feel a bit of a combination of these two. I think mostly, though, I would probably pick this one. I feel violated. I was forced to hurt people, do things I'd never do.
I see. Control. Agency. These things are important to you. Thank you for sharing. I will see you at the meeting.
Are we being tested? Can we talk a bit more first?
We may.
About her... let's see if there's anything new we can find out about her.
Me? What do you want to know?
Where'd you learn to use a sword? It's hard for me to remember back to what we asked her before, so I don't think we asked her this.
Like with most things, I learned it at my mother's knee. Well, not literally. She was usually cutting off other people's knees, but the metaphor holds.
Your mother used a sword too?
Yes, but I prefer not to dwell. Ask me questions if you must, but not that.
Well, I think we saw her, painting of her and holding Mandana in the room next to us. Let's ask about something else.
I will do my best to answer.
Can you really detect falsehoods?
Yes. Lies and falsehoods make jinns uncomfortable. We cannot abide the sensation. Of course, the ability to detect a lie is often useful in the field, so I have accepted it.
That would be a really handy skill to have. I grew up on Mars and I'm 120 years old.
I did mention that a lie makes a jinn very uncomfortable. Think of fingernails on a chalkboard, but inside your brain. Jinns cannot abide to speak a lie, let alone listen to one.
Okay, sorry. How's Logan doing?
It was difficult for my father to accept a bestower, but he understands the necessity.
Okay, that's good.
I'm certain Logan will prove himself, as you have.
Did you see a little blue thing fly by?
Yes, that would be KK.
Okay, so I was right.
Logan's spirit guide. I admit, I was surprised to see her as well. Eli has a theory. He can explain it better than I.
So I was kind of theorizing that maybe it was something that was in the house, but KK. You can't speak a lie either.
Indeed. No jinn could. It gives us physical pain. Of course, this means that jinns resort to mind tricks and verbal trickery.
Oh. Mind tricks and verbal trickery. You're saying I shouldn't trust you?
You can trust me to tell the truth. I have no desire to trick you or anyone else. My purpose is to serve the Unavowed. Nothing more, nothing less.
You tricking me? But if tricking me served the Unavowed...
This is why nobody trusts the Jinn. One always looks for a hidden meaning. Mind games and wordplay are silly. I find them tiresome. So I have focused my efforts elsewhere.
Okay, fair enough.
I hope you will grow to trust me. And that is the truth.
No mind games, huh? I like that.
It is not for your benefit, but I appreciate the sentiment.
So, why are you so curious to know how I feel about the possession, of course?
My concern is for your welfare. We must all watch out for each other, since nobody else will. One day, you will do the same for me.
Okay, so she can't lie. Unless she's tricking us. Okay, let's not think too hard about that. Any thoughts on that last mission?
I confess, putting lost souls to rest gave me a certain satisfaction.
Feel the same way?
I can see the appeal in being a bestower. Yet, I am glad I am not one.
I'll leave you to it.
Thank you.
Let's go downstairs. Wonder where Logan is. Oh, right, he didn't come. Forgot. He had his own place. So what are you reading this time, Eli?
Hey, shouldn't you get some sleep? We all need to be fresh tomorrow.
It is tomorrow?
It is? Jesus, I really should put a clock down here.
So he was up all night. You reading anything interesting?
Interesting is relative, but I'm looking for something useful. I was reading about ghosts, trying to learn more about the geists we saw. There must be millions of old texts and tomes on the subject. None of them have anything approaching solid facts. Still, there's gotta be something, somewhere.
You seem to be taking this rather personally.
Lost ghosts are turning geist on us. Of course I'm taking it personally. What human being wouldn't? I really shouldn't let this stuff get to me.
His family.
I've outlived a lot of people. I buried my wife over 60 years ago. Heck, my kids are in their 60s. I'm probably going to outlive them too. And that's okay. I've made my peace with
So
it.
his kids are still alive.
Geists? That their souls could be twisted like that? I don't like it. Not at all.
That's interesting. So has he totally broken contact with his kids? So you have a family?
Yeah. I never mentioned them before. Doesn't sound like me. Anyway, sorry for the brooding. See you at the meeting?
Yeah, you kind of mentioned them. Can you tell me about your family?
You don't know many parents, do you? Never ask a dad about his kids. He won't shut up.
Oh, I'm fine
But
with
yeah,
that.
You probably saw the pictures on the wall. I have 2 girls, Julie and Gloria.
Are they fire mages too?
No, they aren't. Thank God for that.
I imagine if they were, they'd probably be here. Must be pretty cool having a fire mage for dad.
They don't exactly know about that.
Okay.
And they never will. They,
Yeah, I was about to
think
say.
I'm dead.
You fake his death. They think you're dead?
I faked my death. This power I have, when it manifested, it attracted things. Things that would have hurt my kids.
Like the
unless
demon
I
at the
died.
beginning. Or whatever that was, that monster.
So, I did.
I'm so sorry. That must have been hard.
Yeah, still is.
What about, I don't know if this is too personal right now. What happened to your wife?
Donna was young. 30, 31. It was cancer that took her. Seems so mundane, doesn't it? When I think about all the things I've seen since. Just goes to show. You don't need magic or monsters for something to be terrible.
Yeah. So you raised your kids by yourself. Like I wonder how long afterwards he faked his death.
Why is everyone always so surprised when they hear that? Yeah, I raised them both. Got them into a school near my office. We figured it out.
What kind of things?
Just things. Let's leave it at that.
Tell me about Julie and Gloria.
I did warn you about asking a dad about his kids, right?
We got time.
Well,
Nothing
here's
but
the
time.
Cliff Notes version. Gloria married a realtor and moved to Florida. They're both retired now. Julie got bit by the wanderlust bug and hasn't let go. She hasn't settled down and probably never will. They turned out fine. Dad or no dad.
So you keep tabs on them?
Once in a while. I might not be in their lives, but I'm still their father. What kind of dad would I be if I didn't watch out for them?
What about something else?
Yeah. Enough talking about the past.
There's a bunch of stuff we could talk to him about. What about Logan? How's he fitting in?
He's an impressive guy. He's been out there for almost a year, all by himself. I think he's finally happy to have some backup.
Did you see that blue light fly by?
Oh, that was KK. It turns out we can see her now. Sort of.
How? How can we see KK?
Because Logan's officially joined the Unavowed. All members of the Unavowed share a spiritual bond, albeit a slight one.
Okay.
Logan and KK have a strong spiritual bond. It's what enables him to see and speak to her. Now that we're all linked, we're getting some spillover, I guess. We can't speak to her, but we can kind of see her.
I wonder if that applies to all of the powers that we have. The thing that I was... Do we have any powers aside from having been possessed by the demon and we can see through the veil? Like, are those the visions that we're seeing? Does that have something to do with our powers? Do we have any powers? That's the one thing I'm not really sure of. The pictures on the walls. I guess we can try for this again.
Sure, I guess.
Well, we kind of already asked him about this stuff, but let's try again. What about the wedding picture?
Well, I can't deny that's me. Almost 70 years ago.
Okay, I think
that
this
was
is a
taken.
repeat.
The cancer came about 5 years
Oh,
later.
okay. There's more.
She was gone a few years after that. Sorry. Could we not talk about this?
What about the two little girls? Are they yours?
Yep, that's Julie and Gloria. They look quite a bit different now.
Okay.
Sure.
Enough about the pictures. What about the last mission?
Seeing those geists with my eyes was bad enough, but I can only imagine what Logan saw. Once upon a time, I wished I had a bestower's power. Not anymore.
It's interesting how they, like, the three of them coalesced into one larger Geist.
Right. See you around.
Okay. Go talk to Kalash. I don't know if he's going to be too happy with this. Oh, there he is. There's our man. Logan is relaxing on the sofa and fiddling with his phone. What is that sound? I think he's playing a game or something. Okay, let's talk to Logan.
Hey, you're finally up. You guys keep some late hours around here.
I usually pull the late shift on the force. I'm used to it.
Walking around the city in the dead of night, huh? Not much has changed for you. Anyway, I was told there'd be a meeting or something. Just let me know when it starts.
Can we talk a bit first?
I can do that.
I love the sound of his voice. I just talk to him for the rest of the game. What are you doing with your phone?
You ever hear of Trollgate? Some online game thing? KK is a little obsessed with it. Oh, don't deny it, KK. You totally are. You make me play this thing every chance we get. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. Role-playing a pink troll in a fairy tale land, zapping goblins with magic. Okay. KK says they aren't goblins. They're called Whittakins. Yeesh, such a nerd. What? You are?
So she's like playing through him. Did you know there's a ball of light next to you?
That's no ball of light. That's KK. Seems you guys can see her. Eli was saying it was because we're all linked now or something. You'd have to ask him. I couldn't understand 2 words of it.
Yeah, it's pretty simple to me. Can we talk about you?
Sure, I guess.
How long have you been a bestower?
About a year, give or take. One day, I got the worst headache of my life. Then KK appeared, and everything made a lot more sense.
The clash of the game music and the game music. The phone game music and the game we're playing's game music is weird. How did they make sense after KK appeared?
Yeah, with my brother Jonah. He was a bestower before me.
Oh.
He'd been acting strange for weeks, jumping at shadows, staring at stuff that wasn't there. I begged him to talk to me, but how could he? I wouldn't have believed him. He couldn't handle it. In the end, he took his own life. When he died, I inherited his gift. And KK. She explained everything.
Oh.
Jonah wasn't crazy. He never was. And accepting this gift, it's the only way I can honor him. So here we are.
I was gonna say, so it runs in the family, but the gift was transferred over when he died. Interesting. So aside from being a bestower, you're mundane, like me.
I was never anyone particularly special. And honestly, I'm still not. So am I mundane? Sure. Mundane as mud.
Let's talk about something else.
All right.
Can I ask you about KK?
Is that okay? She says it's okay.
Why'd she bob up and down like that?
She says she doesn't know, but honestly, I think she's messing with me. Why? Because you're always messing with me.
What does KK look like?
Oh yeah, you only see a ball of light, right? I see a little girl, about 10 years old. Really? You sure it's okay? Well, okay. I have a picture on my phone of what she looked like.
Oh, cool.
You know, when she was alive. She says it's cool if you want to see.
Yeah, I want to see. Yeah, let's see it.
Sure, here.
She was so young.
I know. She was 10. Just try not to make a big thing of it, okay?
How did KK die?
Look, you never spoke to a ghost before, so you can't know this. You don't ask a ghost how they died. You just don't.
Okay.
It really upsets them.
We're
So,
learning.
Let's not do that, okay?
We're learning together. Something else.
You got it.
Any thoughts on the last mission?
I think I'm just happy to walk more than 2 feet in any direction. I'm eager to move. You need me to run out for coffee or a pizza or anything? Just say the word.
I could use some coffee. All right, see you around, Logan. You too, KK.
Talk later. Now, where were we?
Commands attention even when standing passively in a room. Why can't we see a description of KK?
A bestower and spirit guide in the Unavowed hall. More evidence that times are changing.
What do you have against bestowers? He talks to ghosts. How is that a bad thing? Should we not have invited him to join? He talks to ghosts. How is that a bad thing?
Interesting you say that after your experiences last night. Bestowers deal with death. Mundane, mortal death. It is messy, fraught with emotion, and rarely pleasant. But times are changing rapidly. We must adjust in kind. So, shall we start the meeting?
I was just thinking to myself, isn't the whole point of what we're doing to protect the mundane from death? So wouldn't it be useful to have someone that's, can talk to someone that's passed, that's familiar with it? I don't know. Let's call the meeting.
Yes, it is time.
So, you met the new guy?
The bestower? Yes, I have. Did I read the report correctly? You battled 3 poltergeists for 2 days and survived.
I wouldn't call it battling. I just kind of sat there.
Regardless, anyone else entering that house would have been killed. You being there saved lives.
Now we're talking.
Well, I was where I needed to be. That's all.
No doubt. However, a poltergeist should never have formed in the first place, let alone 3. How did this happen?
It was my demon again. Doesn't matter, we stopped it. Don't blame us for this. It was my demon again.
Of course it was.
The demon turned the residents against each other, then encouraged them to kill each other. Somehow, in the midst of all that nasty, their souls got corrupted, made them go geist.
But again, we return to our old question. Why? Why is the demon doing this? To what end? I admit, I am confused.
Have you investigated Staten Island yet?
No, not yet.
Then perhaps we will find our answers there.
What about the ghost in the Village Eye?
Yes, a witness, albeit an unconventional one. The bestower can speak to it, whereas we cannot.
Look, if it has any information for us, I'll pass it along. But my priority is helping it.
Naturally.
You all know your duty. Report back when you have new information. Meeting adjourned.
So I wonder if we have an option here.
Did he just...
You get used to it.
The hour grows late, and the trail grows cold. Let us be off.
What do they have to say?
Hey, we're ready when you are.
Nice. That's reassuring, especially with that voice.
Anytime you're ready.
KK? No. Can't talk to KK. Let's go. I feel like there's someone that should be sitting here.
I
Why?
don't have Wi-Fi in the tunnels yet, so no, sorry.
Oh.
Huh?
Nothing. KK wants me to turn on Troll Gate, but there's no signal down here.
Kids and screens, right? Gotta set limits.
I don't know about that. I figure if you die, you should be allowed to play as many video games as you want.
Fair enough. Love it. I love the banter. So you get to choose your party members. So we'll bring, let's go back and talk to the ghost so we can add Logan. And
So, Logan, is KK standing still, or is she moving with the subway?
What do you mean?
oh,
She's not actually standing on the floor, right? So what's keeping her here?
good question.
I mean, magic or not, that's just basic physics.
I don't know. I guess physics don't really apply to dead people. What do you think, KK?
What? What did she say?
Oh, she burped loudly.
Let's take Eli then after that conversation. Although I don't know. Yeah, that's fine. But can I add all of them? Only 2 members, alright. This is such a cool way to select where you're going. Like, just, you know, in game. Like, it just works so well in the fiction. East Village, Staten Island. So this is where the ghost was, right? Let's go there. I wonder if the officer's still standing there. He is.
Logan? Jeez, where have you been?
Oh.
We missed you at the last few meetings. We've been worried.
Oh.
Dude, it's called Alcoholics Anonymous for a reason.
Oh, crap. Sorry.
It's fine. Whatever. I'll be at the next one. Promise.
Gonna hold you to that.
He could see through the veil. Is he void touched?
What? Oh, no. I told Kalash thanks, but no thanks. It was tempting, but it didn't feel right, you know?
Huh. So do we have that option too? Wait, you were asked. How come I wasn't? Yeah. Okay, that's it. I was like trying to make sense of that sentence. Yeah, that's exactly what I was just saying. How come I wasn't asked?
You were a wanted criminal. In cases like yours, it's mandatory.
Okay.
Sorry.
Makes sense.
You got a clean slate. Many people would cut off their arm for that kind of second chance.
So you two know each other.
Yeah, through AA meetings. Now the whole block knows.
Well, it's just us. We're fine.
Yeah.
So we're going in and down into the basement.
This is, not what I expected to see down here.
Really? You don't see this every day? Okay, let's try Logan on... It's fuzzy and indistinct. It stares blankly ahead, barely noticing you're even here.
Hey, you look a bit lost. Maybe we can help.
Hello? Who's that?
Eli, did you hear the ghost talk?
I did. We must be getting some psychic spillover from Logan. We should have hired a bestower years ago.
Yeah, no kidding.
Shh. Let me work here.
What's going on? Who are you?
I'm Logan Brown. This is KK.
I don't know you. You don't know me. You shouldn't be here.
Oh, so we get to choose as Logan. We're here to help. What's your name? You're dead. Lead the ghost. Listen, we're here to help.
We'd like to help you, if you'd let us.
Get out of here. Get out of here before they come back.
I don't know. Nobody's coming.
Nobody's coming. I'm sorry.
You're lying. You're trying to make a fool of me.
I'm not. I swear I'm not.
You need to leave this place.
What's your name?
Maybe if you told us your name, I could help you.
I told you. You don't know me. I don't know you. Let's keep it that way.
You're really? You're dead?
Look, I hate to be blunt, but you're dead. Your body is right over there.
No. This is a place of life, of healing. Take your lies and go.
I know, KK. That never works.
Should we try what's your name one more time?
Come on, man. Tell us your name.
Leave me alone.
All right.
I don't know how to get through to this guy. I say we leave it for now. Don't we have Staten Island to check out? Maybe we'll figure it out by the time we're done.
Found nothing new. So, Logan is suggesting we go to Staten Island.
If you want me to talk to that ghost, just say the word.
Let's just take a quick look around. Maybe there's something else we can find that can convince him to talk to us. I don't think there is, though. Even though his body's right there. We need to find something that anchors him to the real world. Like who he is. Yeah, it's still nothing. Empty. Yeah, we've already been through all this stuff. And it's just a journal. Okay, well, let's go. Has anything changed here? I'm just curious. Is Wendy still there? Wendy's gone. What's that you're humming? I wonder if she talks now.
Whatever it is, it's catchy.
Nothing. Okay. Let's go to Staten Island. See ya, buddy. That's pretty neat, though. It's a little bit open worldy. Great to choose party members. Frig, I don't know what we're gonna be up against. I'd like to. Let's bring Logan, and Eli went in the last one, so let's bring Madonna. St. George Ferry Terminal, 8:02 p.m.
I don't know, KK. I'll ask her. Hey, Madonna, what's that tune?
Oh, merely an old shanty. Being at sea, I cannot help myself.
Whatever keeps the blues away. Don't let me stop you.
Yeah.
No, I shall not lose myself in the past. Let us proceed.
Okay. The walkway extends east towards a marina. Ferry terminal is deserted at this time of night, so we can go there. East. Promenade leads west towards a large sculpture. Let's go west.
So he's like the others.
There are no others.
Janie, this is rotten and you know it.
It's a tragedy, Vicky. That's all this is.
God damn it. You know what? I need a drink. Come talk to me if you want to do your damn job.
Hey, are you alright? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Kind of.
What can we do for you?
You know anything about this area?
Not really. I'd ride the ferry a lot, back in the old days. We'd go back and forth all day, but never got off. Guess it was bound to happen sooner or later.
You used to ride the ferry for fun?
Well, fun is relative. They sell alcohol in that thing, don't they? I get a beer, grab a seat, and watch the Statue of Liberty for half an hour. Then I do it again. Let the whole day slip by, going back and forth. Anyway, when I got sober, I stopped doing it. Now go to meetings instead.
How's KK holding up?
She's fine. She keeps sneaking up behind you guys and sticking her tongue out. It's kind of adorable. What? It is.
I don't think he was supposed to say that. Vicky's alive. She didn't die in the nightclub after all. Oh, yeah. We killed her, didn't we? I totally forgot about that. All the people I killed in this neighborhood. Feels terrible being back here. Vicky's alive. She didn't die in that nightclub after all.
Small miracles, men. We take them where we can find them. Sometimes that's all any of us can do.
All the people I killed in this neighborhood. It feels terrible being back here.
Yeah, it can be difficult to confront a wrong you've done, even if it wasn't technically you that did it. But it still happened. It still matters. Accepting that is a part of healing. It might be too late to help the ones you hurt, but it's never too late to help yourself.
Well, let's get back to it.
Right.
What do you think, Mondana?
Yes.
Do you know anything about this area?
This was all farmland, once upon a time. At least, that is the way I remember it. Over 150 small farms, and one palatial estate belonging to him.
Him?
Captain Billop. Just thinking about him makes my blood boil. Have you heard the myth surrounding that man? It is a total falsehood.
The myth of Captain Billop. Tell me.
Hundreds of years ago, the ownership of this island was in dispute between New York and New Jersey. So, the Duke of York made a challenge. If the island could be circumnavigated by a vessel in 24 hours, it would be given to New York. The story goes that Captain Christopher Billop performed this feat, and thus Staten Island belongs to New York to this day.
But that didn't really happen.
The city was under attack by the Bish Khan. My mother commandeered Billop's vessel. She chased it around the whole island before killing it. Billop was drunk in his cabin the entire time, and yet he was awarded a 1,600-acre estate. Still, one must not dwell, as tempting as it may be.
So your mother was a ship captain?
Of a sort. I believe the correct term is pirate captain.
Nice.
But I do not wish to dwell on the past. Not at the moment. Ask me later, when we are finished here.
Fair enough. We've got something to do. I didn't kill Vicky after all.
Indeed. This is encouraging news. Not only is there less bloodshed than we imagined, but your demon failed. It is not infallible. Who knows what other mistakes it has made?
Well, it also let them remove the demon from our bodies. So that was another mistake. Feels really strange being back here especially after I killed all those people.
Yes, I imagine it would. You did not exactly leave under pleasant circumstances.
That's an understatement.
Regardless, we are here to do some good. In some small way, that may help.
Okay.
Agreed.
Let's get back to it. Staten Island used to be your beat, but you don't recognize her. She must be new. The body is covered by a mildew-stained tarp. We've got Promenade ends here, bending south towards the commercial district. All right, let's talk to this officer.
Sorry, miss. You shouldn't be here. You need to leave.
It's okay. I'm one of you.
You're from the local 120? You do look familiar. But no, you just got one of those faces. Anyway, I can't tell you much. Harrison's orders. This is just a tragedy. A senseless tragedy.
Was that Vicky Santina you were arguing with?
You know her? Take my advice and stay clear. She's one citation away from being locked up.
I thought she was dead.
Dead? No. She came close, though. The sole survivor of a mass shooting.
Okay.
Just try and ignore her.
Everyone
if
else
you
died.
can.
Kind of tragedy.
It's a tragedy. Just a tragedy. A senseless tragedy.
The way that she's saying that sounds weird. Can you be a bit more detailed than that? Like, what kind of tragedy?
It's a tragedy. That's all this is.
Okay. Much more detailed. Let's try this again. What happened?
It's
all right. Go ahead and say it.
a tragedy. That's all this is.
Okay, good God.
Sure. Please try and stay clear.
We'll look around ourselves, thank you. I can't look at the body. Okay, well, maybe Vicky will talk to us.
Vinny, come on. You and me, we go back.
You think I don't know that? But you keep bothering people. You keep bothering me.
She was your wife, you asshole.
It was a tragedy, Vicky. That's all it was.
You're serious?
Dead-ass serious. Now leave, Santina.
Well, screw you too, buddy.
Everyone's just saying it's a tragedy. Kind of reminds me of the
Banned from a bar. Now that takes me back.
I do not think she was banned for the usual reasons.
Yeah, I get that impression. Something's very wrong here.
kind of sounded like the Bruce Lee stuff the demon was pulling. Lighters in the windows advertise quiz night and karaoke. Rattling old air conditioner drips moisture onto the damp street. So that's where he came from. This goes the dark alley. Dark alley snakes its way between the bar and storage facility. Did she go into the alley? Could we go into the bar? We can. Friendly looking door leads into Vinny's bar. Check it out.
Bestower, are you well?
I'm fine. Just give me a second. The first thing they tell you is not to enter a gin joint, no matter what. But the AA handbook wasn't written with folks like us in mind, huh?
Yeah, I don't see any reason why he can't stay out here. We can stay out here if you want, Logan.
No, that's not fair. Not to you, not to me.
Okay.
Look, never mind. I'm fine. Let's go in.
Okay. He wants to face it.
Hey, new faces. All right. Come on in. Dry yourself off.
And what do you have? A horror film about a nightstick possessed by a serial killer. Yeah, not bad. A used matchbook with the name of the bar. The drink of the month is Vinny's Vodka Martini. Sounds tempting. Wide variety of local beers on tap. From what you remember, Vinny replaces these bottles frequently. Oh yeah, this used to be our beat, so we would have come here. Notes scrawled with some popular drink recipes. Vinny was a friend to a lot of cops. You never really got to know him.
Hey,
It's your place?
my name's on the sign.
So you are Vinny.
You're a sharp one.
So I have been told.
Ha, I like you guys.
Was that Vicky Santina outside?
Who
Or
else could
Santina?
it have been? Her and me, we go back. I help her out where I can, but there are limits.
Why does Vicky need help? Wasn't Vicky shot? Vicky said something about your wife. Why does Vicky need help?
If you don't know, I probably shouldn't say. You guys are obviously not from the neighborhood.
When Vicky and I worked together, can you tell me what happened?
Really? Vicky only worked with cops, and I know all the cops in this area. Sorry, but I can't help you unless I know you. Vicky's an old friend, and a good cop once upon a time. I ain't betraying that.
Shit.
Even if she has become the neighborhood nut.
Wasn't she shot?
Yeah, she recovered. Physically, anyway. But Vicky's got enough on her plate without me talking behind her back.
I mean, it seemed like we were really close. We were pretty close to Vicky, so maybe us... Wasn't it our first case? So maybe we weren't that close to her. Having her partner shoot her, though, that could really mess with one's mind. Just getting shot alone would be bad enough. Vicky said something about your wife?
It was a tragedy. Yeah, it was a tragedy.
Oh my god.
That's all it was.
neighborhood nut.
You've seen her around. You know what I'm talking about. She skeeves everyone out. The cops want nothing to do with her. Even her own family's ready to write her off.
Jeez. Her own family won't talk to her?
I said enough. Sorry.
What happened? Tell me what happened. Don't use the word tragedy.
Tragedy.
Oh, fuck.
That's all it was.
That's all you have to say about your wife.
It was a tragedy. That's all it was. I ain't going anywhere.
See you around, buddy. It's definitely the demon.
That man, Vinny, did his emotions read a bit false to you?
Just a little bit.
His wife dies and it barely registers. Yeah, it seemed weird. Of course, my definition of weird changed a long time ago.
So, Mondana can tell if someone's lying, right?
Yes.
Oh.
Agreed.
Thought we could ask her about him. Obviously he's lying, but I just thought maybe we could get confirmation. All the boys and girls in blue spent many a paycheck at Vinny's. Alright, well, do you think he's here? I think she went this way. Oh, hello.
Oh, man.
Another lost spirit. Are you able to see it, Bestower?
It's a her. And, yeah.
Vile-smelling heap of oozing trash bags. An old and weathered keypad is embedded next to the door. Heavy metal door pitted with rust marks. And then it's a fuzzy and indistinct. It's fuzzy and indistinct. It stares blankly ahead, barely noticing you're even here. Oh. Logan, your time to shine.
Hey, can we talk to you for a sec?
Hello? Who goes there?
My name is Logan. This here's KK.
This isn't the place for a child. Is she yours?
Kinda. We're stuck together anyway.
Either way, you shouldn't be here. Leave as soon as you can.
What's your name?
So you know my name. What's yours?
I'm a soldier. Just a soldier.
Okay. What's it like being a soldier?
No offense or anything, lady, but you don't look like a soldier to me.
That's what I am. The general said so.
Wow, okay. What about the general?
General?
I fight for the general. I die for the general. It is who I am. It is what I do.
Alright, Logan's gonna ask the question, right?
Come on. I'm trying to help you here. Can't you tell me your name?
I'm a soldier. That's who I am.
Let's give her the bad news. Of course, she's not gonna believe it, right?
So, I hate to tell you this, but you're kinda dead?
I am a soldier. It is my duty to die in battle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You already did.
I did nothing. I am merely awaiting orders.
Right. Whatever you say.
How long has she been here for? Ask about the alley. Let's try that.
Can you tell me anything about this place?
I am waiting for orders. That is all.
Alright.
I'm gonna take off, okay?
You don't need my permission.
Mondana?
Yes.
Okay. I thought maybe we could ask her about it because she knows. Clearly, she's from back in long time ago. If she would be familiar with who this might be.
Agreed.
What can we do for you?
Nothing, eh?
Right.
What's this? Oh. This goes into the back of the bar, I'm assuming. Or maybe it was the storage. I see 713 here, but I don't know why we'd want to go in here. Heavy metal door pitted with rust marks. Let's try 713. Ah, it's 4. She might have seen them enter the code, but I don't know why we go in there yet, so we're probably gonna have to come back. J&M storage. Door to the storage facility looks unlocked. The street continues towards the east. Should we go into the storage facility? Tightly closed storage unit. Elevator to higher floors. The old box lies forgotten on the platform truck, but we can go into 103. Oh, it's just totally empty. Once again, this looks like a place we need to come back to. Let's keep going.
That's crap and you know it.
Keep your voice down.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wouldn't want to embarrass you.
Jesus, V. It's not that. You can't be here. Everyone already looks at me funny. Can't you just stop?
People are dead. How many are gonna pile up before you do something?
It's a tragedy, Vicky. That's all this is.
Right. Sure. I'm going for a walk.
Yeah, she's the crazy
See you
one.
around, Donnie.
Bye.
Okay, let's talk about this tragedy, Donnie. This cop is barely out of his teens. He's entranced by playing the same fucking game.
Huh? Sorry, I was a bit distracted.
You're waiting for the bus?
Yep, saving up to buy a car. Until then, I ride the bus with the plebes. Could be worse. At least cops ride free.
As a cop, you must be new to the force.
Yeah, just passed my exams a few months ago. You from around here? You look familiar. No, don't tell me. I'll figure it out. You gotta work the memory muscle. That's important.
You look pretty engrossed on your phone there. What you doing?
I guess I am. You ever play Trollgate?
Can't
It's
say I
like
have.
digital crack.
Don't I know it?
You play?
Sort of. I have this friend. She talks about it a lot.
Heh. Usually I'm that friend. What guild is she in?
Crystal. But she doesn't play anymore.
She managed to quit, huh? I wish I could. I created a character when I was like 16. They got me hooked for life.
I couldn't help but overhear that argument you were having.
Nobody. You didn't see me with anyone.
Okay. All right. But I did see you arguing with someone.
Shit. I mean, crap. Damn it, Vicky. Why do you have to screw up everything? Don't tell anyone, okay? I'll never hear the end of it.
Well, maybe we can use that. Is Vicky really the neighborhood nut?
Who said that? Was it Vinny? Fucking Vinny. Of course, he's not wrong, is he?
And Vicky's family turned against her.
Turned against her? Who said that? I haven't turned against her.
Wait.
Oh.
You and Vicky are family?
Okay.
Fine. Now you know. She's my sister. I'm not trying to make a big deal out of that, okay? Vicky's been nothing but trouble ever since she got shot.
Why are we asking her that? Let's try asking him, but like, we know the answer.
Hey, you okay? Your eye is twitching. It was during the Unorthodox club shooting. You know about that, right? It was a massacre. You know how one person got out alive? That was Vicky. The perp got her in the shoulder. Vicky still isn't clear what happened.
So it was a shoulder shot.
But whatever went down, it messed her up in the head.
No doubt. How is she messed up?
That's just it. We don't know. She just got weird, angry all the time, twitchy, paranoid. She keeps bothering people with questions, trying to solve cases that we closed a long time
She's
ago.
on to what we're on to. Which cases did Vicky try to reopen?
Just tragedies. That's all they are. Each of them, just a tragedy.
All related to the demon. If she's such a problem, why don't you stop her?
She's a Santina. That name still carries some weight around here, at least until she takes it too far. Which she will, the way she's going.
Some people just want to self-destruct. The best thing you can do is get out of their way.
Yes, exactly. You get it. Thank you.
But that's the question, isn't it? Is that what she wants?
I don't know. I just wish she'd talk to me.
Maybe one day she will. Just remember to listen. Sometimes that's all a person
She was
needs.
just talking
I've been
to
trying,
you.
guy. Really. But I have my own life. If she wants to live in Vinny's crap basement, that's her business.
She's living in under Vinny's bar. Okay.
Yeah. Since her severance package ran out, that's all she can afford.
Oh. She's not a cop anymore. So brother and sister are both cops. Well, one of them is.
All of us Santinas are cops. Our dad, grandpa, my 2 big brothers. It's a family thing. At least, until now.
You know there's a dead body around the corner?
Janie's on that one, isn't she? It's a tragedy. That's all it is.
Did anyone die in the alley behind Vinny's?
Oh, you mean the tragedy? That's all it was. A tragedy.
Okay.
Just leave Vinny's wife alone.
Okay. Do you know the name of Vinny's wife?
Jesus, you sound like my sister. That case is closed. It was just a tragedy. That's all it was.
Wow. See you around.
Right. See you.
Heavy oak door to the old police station. 120th Precinct, your old haunt. Makes you feel at home again. Should we go in? Photos from the old days. You recognize some of the cops. Looking very young. Is that still the same plant that Frank pissed in back in 2012? Ugh. Stacks of paperwork. Never your favorite part of the job. I don't think that's the favorite part of anyone's job. What was this woman's name? It's on the tip of your tongue. Jackie? Joanne? Or Joan, sorry?
Yes? What is it? Sorry. I thought you looked a bit familiar. But no. It was just a trick of the light.
I used to live in the area. Maybe I saw you around?
Really? You must have lived here long ago. I thought I knew everybody. Either that or I'm losing my touch. In any case, while I'd love to chat, I have a mountain of paperwork to get through. Unless there's something else I could help you with?
What do you do here?
Captain Joy Harrison, at your service.
Captain,
Filling
okay.
out paperwork, a specialty.
You're captain. What happened to Captain Laputa?
You knew Guy Laputa? He retired. I stepped in, inherited all his paperwork. I always meant to send him a thank you gift for that. A bouquet of cacti should do the trick.
Huh. I saw a woman named Vicky arguing with a cop outside.
Is she bothering my officers again? That woman just can't let things go.
Can you tell me about Vicky?
What's to tell? She used to be one of my finest detectives. Now she's not. I feel for her. I really do. But until she gets the help she needs to stay out of our way. Now, unless that's all.
What kind of help does she need?
Mental help. The kind you need a PhD to prescribe medication for. She refuses to get it, and it's only making her condition worse.
The tragedy, right?
Heaven helps those who help themselves, as they say. It's out of my hands.
She's probably the only one that actually has it together, and the demons turned everyone else's mind to this. It's like messes with everyone's mind, so they think that all this stuff is just a tragedy. Did anyone die in the alley behind Vinny's?
That was a tragedy, wasn't it?
Oh, it certainly
Poor
was.
Marlene. But it was just a tragedy. That's all it was.
Marlene. Vinny's wife is named Marlene?
Yes, what of it? Now, unless you have something important to bother me with.
About Vicky.
I do not gossip about my officers, even suspended ones. Please take your idle speculation elsewhere.
All right.
Yes, well, if you'll excuse me, I have now paperwork to climb.
So that was behind the bar. We have a name now. Let's go back. Wait, where does this go to?
No, KK, I'm not gonna ask him to join your Trollgate guild. Let's try not to annoy the cops, okay?
Can we?
If you see a dead dude, I'll talk to him. I'll leave the living to you.
Ah, we can't select KK. Okay, let's go back to the bar and see if we can actually talk to Marlene. But which body was that? Was that the one?
So you really never worked with a bestower like me before?
This is true. We decided long ago that the bestower's duty remained with the mundane world.
Mundane? You call what I do mundane?
You deal with death. Death is a natural extension of the mundane world. But circumstances are different now. We welcome your help, Logan.
You hear that, KK? We're welcome.
No need for sarcasm.
Not totally getting along, those two. Let's try this again.
Hey, it's us again.
You really shouldn't be here. General's orders.
Marlene?
Marlene? Is that your name? Marlene?
I'm a soldier.
Even soldiers have names, and yours is Marlene.
My name is Marlene.
That's it.
I think maybe you're right. Wait. What am I doing out here?
Why is she a soldier? Yeah, why are you here?
So why are you hanging around out here?
I was getting the basement ready. Vicky, she rented it. I needed to clean it up. I needed the master key.
Master key?
For the basement. I was picking it up when I was somewhere else.
Somewhere else?
What do you mean, somewhere else?
The key. I was getting the key. It's hidden under that cinder block. I bent down to move it, then everything went dark. I was somewhere else. I was on the battlefield. The sky was red. I had a spear in my hand. They told me to fight.
They?
You mentioned a they. Who are they?
This is a dream?
It's all so fuzzy. The man from the water. Only, he wasn't a man. He sent me to the forest. To the enemy. The ones with teeth and claws. They had to die. I had to kill them.
Okay.
So I did.
Jesus. Why'd you do that?
I don't know. It's coming clear. I was a soldier. I was following orders. I was attacked. From behind. I heard the snarling and the screams. Everything went dark again. What happened to me? Where was I?
I don't know.
They killed me, didn't they?
I'm sorry.
Is there anything more you can remember?
Is there anything else you can remember?
No. It's all so hazy. I'm sorry.
What to be sorry? The man from the water, what about him?
Could you describe the man from the water?
No. I'm sorry. I wasn't quite myself.
Do what you need to do, Logan.
Marlene, can you take KK's hand? We're gonna get you to where you need to be.
Okay.
Logan is clearly excited to be on his first mission. You can relate.
What can we do for you? Right.
So under the cinder block. Oh, under here. Heavy cinder block has been abandoned on the ground. She was standing on it. Alley key. There's a keypad. Unlocks the door in Vinny's alley.
Jesus, the smell of this place.
So this is where Vicky's been living.
It is quite unpleasant.
For you, maybe. For me, the smell is all too familiar.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. KK, don't look at me that way. I'm fine. Let's just do what we need to do and get out of here.
All right, everybody. We're going to investigate Vicky's room, basement in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. This is Luckless Lovelocks signing off for now, and I love you all.